And welcome back to Iron Sports. Now, ever since Tony and Williams' rise to prominence at the 2016 Olympic Games, well, the sport of gymnastics, well, has also risen here in Jamaica as well, gone to that next level. Well, how much has the Jamaica Gymnastics Association grown since then? Well, here to discuss that and more, we have President of the Jamaica Gymnastics Association, Nicole Grant Brown. And she's brought with her a young gymnast as well, Eshe Bernard, who is British-based, but here in Jamaica to show her skills. Welcome, ladies, to Iron Sports.
Thank you very much for having us.
Nicole, the last time you were here on set, there was a lot said about Tony Ann, and because you're continuing that momentum.
Yes.
And we know that she's been having her issues with injuries and so on.
Sadly.
But, yeah. Just quickly bring us up to speed with her.
Well, Tony Ann, she has been doing very well in terms of recovering from her injury. I think recently she was basically informed that she can start training now, because she was actually training but not doing all the things that she was supposed to be doing because of her injury. But she was basically, she's now able to train as how she would love to.
What particular injury?
She had an arm injury. She was doing on the bar, and she got an arm injury.
Right. Now, in 2008, at the Olympic Games, Usain Bolt rose to prominence, Shelley and Fraser Price rose to prominence,
yes.
and we found that thereafter we had a next generation who were motivated and inspired
Yes.
by Bolt and others. Have you found this to be so thus far with gymnastics since Tony Ann's rise in 2016?
Oh, yes, definitely. We have seen a number of overseas-based gymnasts who are very much interested in coming to Jamaica and competing for Jamaica and being a part of the Jamaica team. And we have seen our local gymnasts who have been really, really working very hard in the gym. They train 5 hours a day, and they have been doing very well. We were very happy with the help of the Chinese, who have partnered with the government and with about 7 sports, including gymnastics. And some of those children were able to go to China for the summer this year, and they came back about 2 levels above what they went, how they went. And we're very happy for that, because they're now able to catch those skills very easily. Yeah. You know, and we basically have a group of kids that will be prepared for the next Junior Pan Am Championships, which is in 4 years.
Right.
So we are working on our plan as it relates to getting to the Youth Olympics and to the next Olympics.
And I'm going to get back to that as well. Let me bring in Eshe.
Eshe, yeah.
Eshe, you're British-based. You'd have heard about Tony and others, but you're here now in Jamaica to showcase your talent, showcase your skills. How much have you been inspired by other Jamaican gymnasts and wanting to compete for Jamaica, because you're yet to compete for Jamaica?
Well, when I saw the Olympics in 2016, I realised that I was capable to compete for Jamaica, as I didn't realise that was a choice. And I stopped doing gymnastics in 2015, and when I realised, I wanted to come back, and I've been coming back since this summer holiday, and that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah, and you're 18.
I'm 18,
yeah. So you're now amongst the senior ranks, pretty much. How challenging do you think that will be for you, having to make that transition now from the junior to the senior ranks?
Well, I think it might be quite difficult, but I'm willing to take on the challenge.
Yeah. Nicole, you had explained to me the different categories. Now, let me just say this. The junior elite is from age 13
to
15, and thereafter,
the seniors.
They move up to seniors, and then from 5 to 12, that is categorized as juniors.
Junior development.
Junior development.
Right.
Right. So come next week, you'll be having National Junior Development Champs.
Team National Trials,
Yeah.
as well as the Regional Schools Championship, which incorporates the Kindergarten Championships, the Primary Schools Championships, and the Preparatory Schools Championships.
And how has preparation been going for that? Because a number of gymnasts will be at the national arena next week.
Definitely. We are very pleased to have a couple of companies on board with us who have really been with us from the start. Jamaica National has been one of those companies, and Logo Stitch Manufacturing, they have been one of those companies who have been there from the very start, along with the Peachtree Center. So we're very happy to have them here now, where we now move from 271 last year to 672 children competing this year in the competition.
In respect to the national program that we have here, you are the president.
Yes.
You have your finger on the pulse of the sport here in Jamaica. Have the juniors been making the type of transition that you want them to? Because recently we also had a few seniors who competed at the Panam.
Senior Panam.
Senior Panam, yeah.
Yes, but slowly. I mean, you know, with gymnastics, it comes with age. You have to be a certain age to be able to do certain things, as I just explained to you.
Right.
We had earlier this year in June the Junior Panam Championships, and we took one of our junior development team transitioned into the junior elite team, and she was basically the youngest competed at the Junior Pan Am Championships in Argentina this year, and the judges were amazed at her talent. As such, she was invited to a meet in Italy, and that is going to be a part of the whole development process for her.
And you're talking about who?
That's Nastasia Simone.
Okay.
Nastasia Simone Gibitano.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what about the seniors who competed?
The seniors competed in September, and we again were able to qualify for the first time for the Pan Am Games. Because in order for us to go to the Pan Am Games, we have to qualify via the Pan Am Championships.
And how
so we're very
significant is this?
happy
Yeah, how
about
significant
that.
is this for you and the association?
It most definitely is a very, very good achievement for us. We have been wanting to be a part of the Pan Am Games, and they have definitely achieved that. We were given 2 spots at the games for male and for female. The male team did very well, as the female team, and you know, we must commend the team that went for the very, very first time we were able to field a team at one of these championships.
Field a team?
Yes,
whether
in
male or
terms of
female?
both male and female.
Right.
We had a full team.
Right.
We have never really been to a competition of that nature with a full team, and we were able to do that. We have another injection in the team. He will be here as well for the championships. And his name is Michael Reed. He has always wanted to be a part of the Jamaica team. He was a part of the U.S. Team. Not really the team, but he was a part of their training,
part of their
right?
program.
Their program, and he has now, transitioned to wanting to be a part of the Jamaica
Let me
team.
play devil's advocate now. Michael Reed comes in, and he'll be hoping to maybe even represent at the Pan Am Games next year.
No, he
All right.
won't
So
be.
how will you be selecting the team for the Pan Am Games?
whenever-
Is
well,
it those who competed at the Pan Am at the championships recently?
We have already
Or-
given allotted the athletes for the Pan Am Games for the men, Reese Beckford and Stephen Lewis.
Right.
They will be representing us at the Pan Am Games next year. For the women, we have Danusha, who did excellent at the Pan Am Championships. She was placed 12th, and we have already given her one of the spots. The other spot will be allotted later down in next year.
Okay. A lot has been, a lot of attention is placed on the gymnasts, but behind the scenes are the coaches. And where we find good coaches, it means the national program, whether senior and junior, will improve. How satisfied are you rather, with the level of coaching that you see? Both,
Well, I'm very happy you touched on that, because that's one of the areas that we're working very hard on. What we have been doing over the years is basically uplifting our coaches. So we have been bringing in experts from overseas to do courses. So we have done the FIG Level 1 course. We have also done the FIG Level 2 course, and the final stage is the FIG Level 3 course. However, though our athletes are experienced as it relates to qualified as it relates to doing the courses, they still lack the experience in terms of basically training the kids at a higher level. So we have been working with the Chinese, who will be coming here every year for the next 3 years in January, and they are working with our program. They are working with our coaches. We're also going to be dealing with bringing in coaches to do camps and to have these coaches work with them, because our coaches are very good with the levels that we're at now at the development team level. But when it transitioned to the elite, we're going to be ensuring that there are coaches here who can definitely help them to
Eshe,
move on to that level.
let me also bring you back. In terms of what you've seen thus far, the coaching, the facilities, your own take of what you've seen locally here in Jamaica.
I think it's quite good actually. I've seen a lot of the coaches working with the younger gymnasts, and the development program that's going on seems to be at a quite good level.
Yeah. And come next weekend at the championships, what are your own goals?
Just to go out there and put on a good performance, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Excellent. Excellent. Nicole, the championships next week. Just go ahead and tell us the fee and so on and what to expect.
The championships will be at the Indoor Sports Center. It's from the 23rd to the 25th. On the Friday, it's the kindergarten championships. On the Saturday, it's the primary schools championships. And on the Sunday, it's the preparatory schools championships. On the Saturday, we will also have our press conference, which begins at 10, and our opening ceremony, which begins at 11. And we're expecting to have all our junior development team competing that day as well. So that's the day when we're hoping that all Jamaica will come out and see what Jamaica have to offer as it relates to gymnastics and see the development, you know, in front of their own eyes and see some live gymnastics. Everybody likes to watch gymnastics on TV. Come out and see what we have to offer and how far our gymnastics has reached.
Nicole Grant-Brown, President of the Jamaica Gymnastics Association, and Eshe Bernard, who is looking and hoping to represent Jamaica soon to come. 18-year-old gymnast as well. Thank you both for joining us here on Iron Sports, and certainly we look to be there next week and also to continue following your progress.
Thank you very much.
Right. We take a break and come back with lots more right here on Iron Sports.